Welcome everyone to this video on file processing in C programming. There are several file processing operations you can perform. In this video, you will learn about various file processing operations with syntax. Let's begin with what is file processing. File processing in C refers to the manipulation and management of files using the file input-output operations provided by C programming language. File processing involves opening a file, performing the desired operations on it, and then closing the file when you are done. The operations can include reading data from a file, writing data to a file, or both. The standard C library provides functions and macros for file processing, such as fopen function, fclose function, fread function, fwrite function, fgets function, fprintf function, and more. Next, file pointers. In C programming language, a file is represented by a file pointer. Before performing any file operations, you need to declare a file pointer using file data type. For example, file asterisk file pointer. File pointer is the pointer name. Next, opening files. To open a file, you need to use fopen function. It takes two arguments, the file name and the mode. The mode determines the type of operations you want to perform on the file, that is read, write, append, etc. Say for example, this example code in C programming opens a file name.txt in read mode and assigns the file pointer written by the fopen function to the variable file pointer. Fopen function is a standard C library function used to open files. It takes two arguments. Next, the file name.txt is the name of file you want to open. Next, R is the mode argument indicating that the file should be open for reading. Next, reading data from files. Once a file is open for reading, you can use functions like fscanf function or fgets function to read data from the file. Fscanf function is used to read formatted data while fgets is used to read a line of text. Here I have one example. It clearly shows that two different methods of reading data from a file using file pointer. fscanf function is a function which is used to read formatted data from a file. It takes the file pointer as the first argument and format specifier %d as the second argument, indicating the type of data to be read. In this case, %d represents an integer. The function attempts to read an integer value from the file and stores it in the variable data, which is passed as the third argument. The fourth line in this code reads a line of text from the file. It takes three arguments. First argument is line, that is the character array, where the data will be stored. Second argument, size of line. It is used to read the maximum number of characters. The third argument is the file pointer. In this case, line is a character array of size 100, which means it can store up to 99 characters, since one character is reserved for the null terminator /0. Next, writing to files. To write data to a file, you need to open the file in write or append mode using fopen function. Then you can use functions like fprintf function or fputs functions to write data to the file. Fprintf function is used to write formatted data while fputs is used to write a string. Say for example, fprintf function is used to write formatted data to a file. It takes the file pointer as the first argument and a format specifier as the second argument and the data to be written, in this case data, as the subsequent arguments. In this case, %d represents an integer. The function writes the value of the variable data, which is 10, to the file in the specified format. The formatted data is written to the file associated with file pointer at the current position of the file pointer. fputs is a function used to write a string to a file. It takes two arguments. The first one, string to be written, and the second one is the file pointer. In this case, the string hello world is stored in the line character array. The function writes the contents of line, including the null terminator, to the file associated with file pointer at the current position of the file pointer. Next operation, closing files. After you finish reading or writing a file, it's essential to close it using the fclose function. This step ensures that all pending writes are flushed to the file and releases the resources associated with the file pointer. For example, fclose, within the functions you have to mention the file pointer. Next, error handling. When working with files, it is crucial to check for errors during file operations. The functions mentioned above usually return a value to indicate success or failure. You can use this return value to handle errors appropriately. It is essential to use the header file stdio.h to use file processing functions in C programming. Finally, advance in file processing. There are more advanced operations and functions available. They are file positioning, binary file handling, error handling. The functions used for this advanced processing is perr function. perr function is a standard C library function which is used to print a descriptive error message to the standard error string. It helps in diagnosing errors that occur during runtime. This is about file processing in C programming language. If you like this video, please share with your friends and subscribe Varagitech. Thank you.